What's up, everybody? This is a message for the New York City Department of Sanitation to my former colleagues. Recently, of course, you received the information about the loan that the MLC wants to take out to cover. It was about $11 billion loan to cover the pension costs from the city, so the city doesn't have to pay them. And of course, we know that this is a bad idea because the interest on it is going to balloon to about $18 billion in about 11 years, and God only knows if there's going to be a pension system left the way things are going. Now, of course, this is a product of the MLC. UFT is involved, Michael Mulgrew. Harry Nespoli, of course, 831's boss. I haven't heard him say anything against it. His name may not be mentioned, but he's, of course, going to be behind it, because if he hasn't spoken out against it, then he's in support of it, just as he was in support of signing away the city's obligation to protect your health care and the retirement health care under 12-126, which he signed away. That you've seen that video of me in front of Cliff Street. That was the very Friday that he did it. So your union is not looking out for you, as always. They are pulling the rug out from underneath you and bending you over with getting a shaft ready. You know, I see, because I'm still on some DSNY forums, that you guys have a petition going around. A petition. Sign here to tell New York or whoever, don't take out an $11 billion loan against our pension system. It's probably not going to end well. And why is the city and state so goddamn broke that they can't even fulfill their obligation to protect the pension system? What the hell is going on in the city of New York? The answer is this blatant corruption that you guys are doing nothing about. How insulting. When do you guys develop a sense of dignity, a sense of self-respect? You belong to one of the most powerful unions in this country. You pay $18 a week to Cliff Street. And when is it going to get through your heads that the point of the union is not just for someone to call when the supervisor sends you back out? The point of the union is to protect you from the city and the state. That's their job. They protect you from anything that the state or the city might do to jeopardize your livelihood and your retirement. And they are not fulfilling that obligation, because they'll tell you, well, what can we do? We got the Taylor law. We can't go on strike. Harry sits in jail if we go on strike. Good. Let him sit in jail. Why do you guys care so much about this fucking guy? He doesn't care about you. He hasn't for decades, for at least 2. How long has he been on here as the head of 831? The vaccine mandates, nothing we can do. Take it or fake it. Tier 6, nothing we can do. Cuomo is going to get rid of the whole pension system. Absolute load of bullshit. They allowed Tier 6 to happen. Okay? We're going to come after the retirees' health care. Only the retirees are fighting it. The actives are doing fuck all to protect their own benefits that they're going to hope to retire with. A bunch of retirees who should be sitting in Florida sipping Mai Tais are donating money to Marianne to fight the city who's trying to take the health care benefits away from you. That your 8 MLC signed away to begin with. That 831 signed away. But now they want you to sign a petition to protect your pension. When do you guys develop self-respect? When do you guys stop allowing yourselves to be treated like a bunch of cucks? Like, I'm just going to straight up call it out. You have no dignity and self-respect if you're signing away signing a petition to protect your pension, and then that's the be-all end-all of whatever you're going to do. You're going to go back to watching sports, back to playing poker, back to ogling naked Spanish girls, because that's what you really want to do. That's what's important. Not protecting your benefits, not protecting your livelihood, not protecting the middle class that your children will inherit someday. And when your kids come to you and say, hey, mom and dad, why are there no middle class jobs? Well, we didn't protect them. We were too busy playing poker. Waiting for somebody else to do it. Waiting for the first guy to finally stand up and be the DSNY messiah. Waiting for Cliff Street to finally stop being corrupt. But nobody out of 6,500 sanitation workers can protect themselves, can develop balls to fight back, to organize you guys together, to get you working on the same page. Supervisors who want to bang you for staying out. They want to bang you for little things. Well, guess what, 444? If 831 doesn't stay out, you lose the benefits that they are going to lose too. Your union's not protecting you either. It's a very, very incredible moment where the rank and file and management, 444, are in the same boat. And you are going to need each other to protect the benefits that you all hope to retire with. If you do actually step up for once. Signing a petition, one of the most powerful unions. You guys wield so much power in New York State. Forget the city, the state. You can end Eric Adams' career tomorrow. You can end Kathy Hochul's career tomorrow. You can flip this city over if you just put down those fucking distractions and grew some balls. You guys thought I was a rich kid. That's what you guys really thought. A lot of you, oh, he's a rich kid. Even though I drive a 25-year-old minivan and live in rent control. But somehow you thought I was wealthy. And I wear clothes that I buy from the junk store. But you thought I was wealthy. And you think what? For the past 3 years that I've been sitting out of work, you think I did what I did? Losing my job, losing my livelihood, losing the potential to have kids and get married because I'm a late 30s guy working in retail because the job that I had before, I lost it because I refused to comply with a mandate that I knew to be unlawful, that you knew to be unlawful, but you didn't fight it either. You took a fake card. If you would have done what I did, I'd still be working and none of us would have been mandated. And then now, all these new guys coming on the job didn't get mandated. But you did, and you're okay with that. I did what I did to protect yous. I am on record with New York City lawyers. I don't even know if my lawyers know this. I am on record with New York City lawyers saying, I am not going to keep suing. If you give me my job back, the damages, the compensation, what's owed to me from this experience, and a signed statement saying that they will never pull some shit like this again, I won't keep suing. For anything. I don't want to become a billionaire off the taxpayer's dime. I didn't lose my job, a sexy job, to struggle, to work in fucking retail, to lose the potential of having a wife and kids right now. I didn't lose that to gamble a New York City with a New York State courts that just overturned religious exemptions, that made quarantine camps legal. You think I did this to benefit me? You think I'm sitting here right now, 3 years after getting fired for no reason, making videos, pleading with you guys to step up for once in your fucking lives and be men? You think I'm doing this for my benefit? What do I get out of this? I'm not doing this for me. I got nothing. You're the one with the wife and kids. You're the ones with the families. And you don't do shit. Just, I don't know, are you gonna do anything? Is he gonna do something? I don't know. Did anybody call and ask what the union's gonna do? What did Howie say? What did Howie say when he said, when I asked him about the vaccine mandate, take it or fake it? That's what they told you. Take it or fake it. But don't fight. Because we don't fight. Because we're not those kind of union men anymore. The legacy of the labor movement is 831. A bunch of guys who sit all day long on a Pandora's box of control and of power in New York State. But instead, they're sitting on it, watching shit on their phones, betting sports. This is what's important. This is what's important to you. Not your kids. Not the future your kids are going to inherit. How many times do I got to tell you guys this? The future that you allow these sick fucks to create is the future that your kids are going to inherit. And you will be responsible if they end up as serfs. If they end up, there's no jobs. What are they going to do? What? You are the backbone of the American middle class. And all through the mandates, they were waiting for us. They were waiting for 831 to act because only we could have ended the entire mandate for the city. We could have done it. But they gave us such great deals, we couldn't pass them up. And we knew it was going to bite us in the ass, but we took them anyway. Because we live in the moment. Just like the vaccine mandate. Well, I'll just get the fake card. Fuck it, I'll just get the vaccine. Well, guess what? There's going to be no more religious exemptions. Quarantine camps are legal. Garvey et al. Versus New York City, the DSNY case against the mandate, is the only string keeping tyranny from falling down on all your heads. They've come for your health care. They came for your pension tier. They came for your bodily, religious, and moral autonomy. And now they're coming for your pension. And they want you to sign a petition. And not say, hell no, if you do this, the garbage is going to pile up in New York. Oh, you're going to privatize us. We're going to get privatized. Let me tell you something. By the time one zip code is negotiated for residential pickups, one zip code, the garbage will already be up to the highest building in the neighborhood. The city of New York can never replace 2 men in a truck to do this job efficiently. And you guys need to realize this. You guys need to realize, and I've said it for years now, years I've been out of work. Years I've been out of work. Unlawfully. And what has anyone done for us? What has anyone done to get us back? 16 of your union brothers in good standing unlawfully terminated for refusing to compromise our bodily, religious, and moral autonomy to a vaccine mandate that already came with automatic exemptions carved out for the select few who deserve it. Rich people, unions like TWU, which scare everybody, and people who got religious exemptions, who for some reason can't spread the virus. But me, who got my religious exemption denied, I'm a typhoid Mary, or COVID Mary. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know how much worse it has to get. But, you know, I live by the motto, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I add a little addendum to that. If the horse comes back to you, dehydrated and emaciated, he could never say nobody showed him where the stream was. And until the power goes out, until shit hits the fan, and I can't do this anymore, I'm going to plead with you guys. And I have had plenty of guys who've reached out to me after retiring, despite my video that came out years ago that 14,000 people saw about 12-126 getting slashed in front of Cliff, when I confronted them in front of Cliff Street. And I still had guys calling me up and retiring, telling me, did you hear what they did to our healthcare? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What do you think my video was about? Oh, well, that's Hulk. Look, there's Hulk on TV. Maybe we should listen to what he's saying, because he's got no obligation to us anymore. He's not paying union dues. Plenty of people, when I got fired, were saying things like, well, my seniority is going to go up. While I'm sitting there wondering, what does this mean for us now that they have forced something into our bodies, into your bodies, that you didn't want? And all you guys who got the fake card, there won't be a fake card next time. Because the next time, if Garvey is, God forbid, overturned, the next time they decide there's an outbreak of something, the next time they decide, everybody should be getting the flu shot, you will have a PAP truck come to your garage, and you will have a certain amount of time to get that vaccine, or you don't go to work. You're suspended, just like the PAP truck. And if you don't do something now, it's going to reach that point. And it's going to be for your kids too, and your grandkids, and they will blame you. And when there's no more pension system, and when there's no more health care, and when they figured out a way to put the migrants onto trucks to reduce the labor force of 831, you can never say nobody warned you. But you will. Nobody warned us. Well, I'm warning you now. You guys got to start really thinking about what's important. Many of you guys are close to the finish line. Well, your pension is not guaranteed. Your pension is not guaranteed. And it's only guaranteed if you fight for it. And if you demand that it be guaranteed. But that's up to you. That's your free will, and that's your choice. And if you take what I'm saying right now as insulting, well, then it's only insulting to you because you know it's true. You know that you're lacking. If you take what I say and realize that this is very tough love from somebody who has no further obligation to the DSNY or to 831, then you realize that I'm not doing this for myself. I love you guys, and I miss my job so much. And I've said it 1,000,000 times in front of the city council. It's made the front page of the Chief. If they just stopped fighting us, all I want is my job back, my due compensation, what's owed to me, and I just want to go back to throwing garbage in the rain with the guys who I cared about, loved, and worked with for 5.5 years.